The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Joining us now in the Kiwi studio, he's back for This Week in Groove Guide, Sam Wicks, editor of Groove Guide. Good morning. Morning. How's your week been?
Week's been good, man.
Few gigs over the weekend?
You know, I went to a show last night, which didn't happen. It was the Doom show. We had the Doom cover story last week.
That's right,
and
yeah.
Doom's known for his subterfuge and sending, fake Dooms along to play in his place. And got to 12 o'clock last night, and they announced that Doom was unwell, and he's going to be playing on Thursday.
No.
And so they handled it the right way. They said, they even brought out Doom's mask and said, listen, he's in the country, he's not leaving, he will be playing on Thursday. That crowd was rowdy.
I've never heard of that before, where people actually turn up to the gig, expect it to happen, then told it's not, and come back later.
Yeah. At least he's coming, like you could smell a bit of potential violence in the air. There were bottles chucked at the promoter.
Wow. That's funny to pull out the mask. We have the mask.
Yeah, I know. Like, he is here. Doom is in town. But seems he got hit with some kind of medical problem.
Okay.
And,
as you do.
He will stick around.
Did you then bounce over to the Foo Fighters Charity Gig?
No, but I saw the images on telly. And I was told I couldn't have a photographer there, which I really wanted to. And television was all over that gig. During the news, they did a live cross to the...
Did they have an exclusive?
Room and it is what it is, though.
Strange, because it was a charity thing, right? And they want maximum promotion not only for the new Foo Fighters video, but also that they're great guys and they're giving to Christchurch.
Yeah, but television was all over it, which I guess makes sense because you need the immediacy of it all.
Yeah.
But it looked really impressive, as well as obviously being sold out. They had a whole bunch of fans behind the band, the stairs up to the organ at the Auckland Town Hall.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
Wow. So
I'm not a big Foos fan myself, but kudos to them, and they would have ripped it, I don't doubt it.
Were there not being there, you wouldn't have known, but maybe they were filming or shooting for another future music video, because they're also doing this gig in Queensland, aren't they, for the floods over there?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it's all part of
like
a grand scheme.
Yeah. And Dave Grohl wasn't too proud to say, well, we've got a new record out next month. So we thought we'd come down, and hey, fair enough, tie it all in.
Yeah, record number 20 probably as well.
I reckon.
New Groove Guide has Stone Temple Pilots from the same era, I suppose, as the
Yeah, I
Fighters.
guess so. Scott Weiland and Stone Temple Pilots are certainly of Dave Grohl's era. I guess Stone Temple Pilots were kind of critically unloved at the beginning of their career, and I think found their own lane when they did some kind of glam grunge fusion. But certainly their first record, they were sort of...
I loved Interstate Love Song.
Yeah. Actually, there was a local band that covered that. It was either the Feelers or Op Shop. I think it was the Feelers, actually, did a cover of Interstate Love Song.
And moving right along. So they come out with a new album, or...
Yeah, they came out with a new record once Scott Weiland left Velvet Revolver, and they're playing their first show here in New Zealand on Saturday, with support from Head Like a Hole, which I think that support is perfect,
Yeah.
the New Zealand 90s survivors.
That's great. Have you caught Head Like a Hole since they've reformed at all?
I have, yeah. I saw the first show that they did in Auckland, which was down at Monte Cristo Room, and it was sweaty and stinky, just like a Head Like a Hole
It's like a classic Power Station one from back in the day.
Yeah, I saw actually the only Glue-Pot show that I ever saw, because even then I was underage, was a 93 Head Like a Hole show.
All right.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Like Booger singing through a rubber chicken on his microphone and lots of hosing, and it was amazing.
He only did the naked stunt once, didn't he?
No, they did it a bunch of times.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember Date Hole did. Even on the Big Day Out main stage, naked with just skateboard pads on and stuff. They got naked plenty of times.
Yeah. Also featured is the interview that you previewed last week between Homebrew's Tom Scott and the Funky Meters Art Neville.
Yeah, also the Neville brothers. Great little conversation. The conversation was too damn good, so we ran it as a transcript. It's a real meeting of minds, like a new school funk fan and someone that's been in the game forever, one of the pioneers of the genre itself.
I've always wondered that with magazine interviews. When do you choose to go between just sort of a question-answer format or an article that's kind of fleshed out with a bit more?
I think of the conversations there. I mean, this is the only time I've done it in Groove Guide. We do have a feature called One-on-One where we put musicians in conversation. So we've had Scribe versus P and Money. We've had David Ellis versus a producer called Just Blaze. I got Anna Coddington and Julia Deans together last week.
Right. Yeah.
So that'll run soon. So I think if the conversation sustains it, then it's cool. I mean, Interview Magazine, the one that Andy Warhol kicked off, the whole idea of putting celebrities in conversation. If it's a dynamic conversation, you're going to want to read it on the page, I think.
Yeah.
So that's what determines it.
It was a week ago that South by Southwest Music Festival kicked off, and
And I was back at home looking at it jealously.
Totally.
Yeah.
2,000 bands or something crazy.
Crazy. It was so much fun.
I was really jealous that they were having a HBO Treme specific gig. There's a series called Treme. It's about New Orleans post Hurricane
Neville
Katrina.
has started.
Yes, yes, he has indeed. That's right.
Yeah, they're really great at sort of Dr. John appearances and all of those.
Every show,
New Orleans artists.
Every show is almost like a gig into itself as well.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fantastic.
So what do they do with
well, they had a showcase basically of some really great New Orleans bands, and they had a second line parade as well. That's where they go out in the street and with the full band, the big brass band and everything. That would have been super special. But anyway, there was also the New Zealand Music Commission gig there as well.
Yep.
Featuring Naked and Famous.
There's a bunch there. Liam Finn played. David Dallas was in town. P.
Brooke
Money,
Fraser.
Brooke Fraser. Kids of '88. Street Chant. King Kapisi.
Gosh, it was a huge one.
That's amazing.
And David Dallas.
Yeah, David Dallas seems to have made a bunch of noise there, and that's just coming on the back of him being signed to a New York label, Duck Down. And I think the week before South by Southwest is possibly one of the highlights in his career, because his new single made it to NahRight.com. NahRight is arguably the biggest blog in the world.
Huh.
And I guess it was a bit of a Trojan horse theory, because Dave did a collaboration with an American artist called Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is loved by NahRight, so that allows you to get a leg up that way. So
wow. So
I'm
I
looking
guess
forward to seeing what happens.
he'll be on the Letterman show.
Yeah,
So-
I reckon.
and he'd be great not only in the musical section, but just to get him down on the chair
Yeah, shoot
for
the
a,
shit.
for a chat.
Absolutely.
He's a great talker.
So up front, instead of running an editorial
Yeah.
in this week's Groove Guide, I literally ran a list of New Zealanders tweeting there, because really that was my insight into how New Zealanders were doing. They were either telling you what kind of ribs they were reading or what shows they were checking out, or it was fascinating to see. I mean, even Perez Hilton tweeting about Kids of '88.
Yeah.
And
Going, wow,
and
wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, he's a big Zowie fan. He's a big Kids of '88 fan. And I think you need those. You need that kind of product placement, regardless of what you think about Perez Hilton's website or his politics.
Yeah.
You can't knock that for product placement.
Battle Circus over there as well.
Battle Circus over there, yep.
They said they bumped into King Kapisi and Brooke Fraser at South by Southwest. Yeah, Kiwi power.
Yeah.
They said
I like that idea, these
Yeah.
artists that are from totally separate genres, but they're banding together and, running in packs in Texas.
And this reads better than the lame celebrity tweets they have in the Sunday Star Times. This is much better than that. Well, so it sounds like David Dallas doing pretty cool things over there. So I reckon
You mentioned you might get him on the line, right?
Yeah, we'll try and
I
get
think
hold
this
of
would be
him.
a really cool time to get him on the phone, because
A lot going on.
there's a lot going on.
Is P Money staying over there with him for a wee while?
Yeah, him and Dave sharing an apartment in Harlem, actually.
Huh.
So it's pretty damn cool that their empire is expanding into New York City,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cool stories to be told, no doubt. The new Groove Guide is out. It's got the Stone Temple Pilots on the front, and as we were just talking about David Dallas, let's play that video that got featured on the blog.
This is actually, so it's it's a single that made it to NahRight. The video's coming next month. This video you're going to play is Till Tomorrow, where a West Auckland production duo, Fire and Ice, rework a Rat-a-tat song, and Special Problems directed the video, and the video is beautiful.
Nicely animated. All right, let's check it out. Till Tomorrow, David Dallas.
I'm in the zone, yeah. Yeah, stay prepared for the up and downs. Life is like a seesaw. Some say it's a bitch, man, I couldn't agree more. 1 minute you're on top, then you're in the ER. 1 minute she wants you, then she wants to leave. All I can do is take the good with the bad and keep on. Gotta work hard, gotta give the fans the mean songs. Give these programmers more shit that they can sleep on. Give these biting cunts more shit that they can feast on. Money come and go, out to life like the seasons. People do too, sometimes without a reason. And it kinda seemed wrong when they took his life. Should've killed this dude, he's a fucking dick, right? Maybe get some insight from Jesus, Allah, Jehovah. Someone pray on Sunday, someone spend it hungover. Whether drunk or sober, hearts are getting colder, globe's getting warmer. Maybe this is karma for real. Woke up feeling down, now I'm feeling great. Things can really flip around on you in a day. But till tomorrow, payday, I'm Wicks, next day I'm poor. Sitting on my bed, wonder why I bother for. But till tomorrow, most people all talk, no action. Over that shit, numerated to a fraction. They be on the internet, having little word wars, typing in their 2 cents, acting like it's worth more. Tell you how to surf when they never touch the surfboard. Dissing Tiger Woods when they're fucking even worse hoes. You get the urge, wanna go in, call them out, making you just as bad as them by all accounts. And what it all amounts to ain't shit. Working at a slave ship, hit by the same whip as the person that you're arguing with. While the people that you're arguing about all remain rich. Say latest to this, try focus on your own life. Then you see Haitians with no home, no lights. Make you grateful for what you have, but gotta make you wonder if you really are giving what you can. This is a trip. Woke up feeling down, now I'm feeling great. Things can really flip around on you in a day. But till tomorrow, payday, I'm Wicks, next day I'm poor. Sitting on my bed, wonder why I bother for. But till tomorrow,
We all wake up and go, I ache. I'm not 18 anymore. You know, I'm 30 now. You know, I'm in my 30s. But so what? At least I've got my health. And if you haven't got your health, if you've got one leg, at least I haven't got 2 legs missing. And if you have lost both legs and both arms, just go, at least I'm not dead.
Woke up feeling down, now I'm feeling great. Things can really flip around on you in a day. But till tomorrow, payday, I'm Wicks, next day I'm poor. Sitting on my bed, wonder why I bother for. But till tomorrow,